Good morning. We will pay attention to dishonoured cheques that was received for cash sales. When the cheque was received for the cash sales, the amount was entered in the cash receipts journal, in the sales column and in the bank column. So we increase the amount of money in the bank and we increase sales. Once this cheque has been banked and it's dishonoured, it means the bank sends this cheque back. Contra entry must be completed to cancel the original entry. So this entry will be completed in the cash payments journal so that we can reduce the money in the bank, because now we don't have that money in the bank anymore. It is very important to remember that the sales transaction cannot be cancelled because you sold these goods and the buyer already used these goods, so we can't take the goods back. Therefore, only the cheque must be cancelled, and the customer now becomes a debtor. So even if he was not a debtor before, if his cheque came back from the bank dishonoured, he will be created as a debtor, and we will open an account to show that he owes us the money. Sold goods to Mabati and received a cheque for 45 Rand. The receipts were deposited at the end of the day. We recorded this entry in the cash receipts journal to indicate that the money in the bank and in the sales account increased. If the bank informs us that this cheque was dishonoured, it means that we have to cancel this original entry, and we will do that in the cash payments journal to indicate that we don't have the money in the bank anymore, so we cancel the money. The sales cannot be cancelled, therefore we will create a debtor to indicate that this person owes the money to the business. In the debtor's ledger, a new account will be opened for this person, and we will indicate that the amount is outstanding as a result of a dishonoured cheque. We will debit his account because debtors is assets, and assets increase on the debit side, and we will indicate that the outstanding amount is 45 Rand. What did we learn? When a cheque is returned by the bank for any reason, insufficient funds, post-dated, torn cheque, signature not full according to the specimen signature at the bank, the cheque must be cancelled in the cash payments journal. When a cheque is received for cash sales and is then dishonoured, it means that the customer will now become a debtor of the business, and an account must be opened for him to indicate that he owes the money to the business. The debtor's control account in the general ledger and the account of the debtor in the debtor's ledger will be debited to increase the outstanding amount that he owes. The bank account is credited to decrease the money in the bank.